and try to wear the shoe, it would penetrate right across or through if it could. I mean, it would hurt where it should hurt. So he was seeing to it that there is no miscarrying of this operation, and the fall does pierce his foot. And having done that, he watched him quietly, silently. He ran away and hid in the bathrooms. All the mosques are provided with bathrooms. And the way they are built, you can always go out for the bathroom if you want to, because there is generally on the side of the mosque. So had he had done this, completed this operation, this man walked into the mosque and approached the boy and said, "Look here, don't be afraid, I want to just give you an ordinary talk. Just listen to me, don't be afraid and scared of me. I have watched you doing this, I know what you did, but tell me why." He said, "I guess I know the answer to. You want a thrill. Some sort of thrill. You are bored with this, ordinary life and you want some sort of thrill so that you could enjoy it so thoroughly. So this is the way I agree. But there is another way of getting the same thrill, of a different nature, which will be so superior to this one and so lasting, no hangover and no parting supper." The boy got interested because it was a very interesting talk. He said, "What is it?" He said, "If you have some money, put that money, remove the phone." Because he judged from the shoes that the shoes belong to a very poor person. He said, maybe at this time it is not a prayer time. He has gone in for begging from Allah for food. Try this. And this boy did try this. He put some money in the shoes. And when that man came out, that transformed the whole life of that boy from then on. When he was wearing the shoes, he felt the money. And this was exactly what had happened as he was predicted by that gentleman who was walking along, the saintly person. Then he started praying to Allah in a way, praising Him, extolling Him. What a wonderful God we have, I was praying and here it is. He has fed me from my shoes. That is an idiom in some languages, to be fed from the shoes, from where one could least expect. And this moved that boy so intensely, so deeply, and so lastingly, that from then on he was a transformed person. He was later included in that book which deals with the holiest of the holy people of Islam. So that incident relates how he came into being, how a saint was created. So such incidents can be told to these people in an appropriate manner whenever you think the atmosphere is right. Tell them, look here, we know you want thrills, but thrills can be had in a different direction, which is much more lasting, much better for humanity, for the ultimate creation of a beautiful, wonderful, peaceful society in the world, and so on. So by knowing each person, by delving deep into him, by knowing his background, you will be able to see ways, Allah will open ways for you, where you can rectify him if it is in store for him, if he is really worthy of rectification.
May I ask another question?
Yes. Who are not have become normal now? You should ask only for a fact.
There are many different types of atheists, but the most common I've found is one that is an atheist by default. They've never found a religion that interests them or satisfied any of their answers. And I would ask some advice as to how I should approach these types of people.
The atheist, again the same would be the approach as I have mentioned with regard to your first question. There is no fundamental difference. The fact is that atheism is negation of God, and negation of God could be for thousands of reasons. Each one has his own reason. if you start talking to him about the existence of God in your own way, maybe an argument after argument is rejected by him because he is not interested and he is not, within his power to verify those arguments and things which are based in things in which he is not interested at all and so on. So I found that with experience that with an atheist, you don't start first. You use the strategy used by Hadhrat Moses when he confronted the so-called magicians. So when he was asked whether you will throw first your trick, they thought was a trick, or shall we? He said, you please go ahead and first come out with your tricks, then I will follow later. So that gave him such a wonderful advantage. If that had not happened, the beauty of that stalk which turned into python could not have been observed by the people in that way. The impact could not have been created, the drama could not have been created. So that has a lasting lesson for those who go into preaching. Always try to listen to the point of view of your opponent so that you can judge him better. You know his arguments and their weaknesses and then you start. So with the atheist it's doubly important. You find out why they don't believe in God, what is the reason. Now they may say because there is no reason in believing in God. So at least something is covered, some ground is covered. Then you can ask him, such a person, if this is the answer. Alright, if that is the reason why you don't believe in God, could you conceive of any reason which could convince you of the existence of God? What sort of reason is required? We don't know. So you name the reason and then we'll start. So if he names the reason, then the dialogue will be meaningful and purposeful. Because he would have, barred the way of escape for himself. Otherwise, this is generally observed that when you come out with your own reasons, if you appear to be convincing to such a person, he always escapes by saying, all right, I don't believe in such reasons, Generally this happens. And halfway he will reject the argument because he knows he is afraid that ultimately he is going to be conquered. So ask him first, why not tell me the type of reason which would convince you? If he is a scientific man, maybe he comes out with a scientific answer. Or declares to you that I am a physicist, for instance, and in the laws of physics, in the development of physical laws, I do not observe signs of existence of any creator. And I feel, from the study of physics, that there are natural laws automatically happening, and there is no need for any foreign interference, because there is no need, and there is no presence felt. So I think there is no God. That could be a simple answer. So now you know that he is a physicist, and then from the point of view of a physicist, you approach if you know physics. But if you don't know physics, then you will have to write home to someone who can give him a reason why God should be believed from the point of view of physics. If you have read, at least if you are not a physicist, like I am not a physicist, but you have read something of physics and something of people who are highly respected in the world of physics, then you could have thought of Einstein, for instance, and told him, was not Einstein a physicist? He was, very much so, but he thought otherwise. His influence was different from yours. So that means this objection is hocus pocus. Come, think of something else. because this is not reliable anymore, your argument.